I go this way? Should I go this way? You know what, man? When you break things down about life, you see an attractive girl that you like. Why do you want that girl? Why do you like sex? Why do you like anything? Why do you hate stuff? Life is really only about, essentially, life is just about feelings, man. You like that girl, you're attracted to that guy because they make you feel good. It really comes back to you. It comes back. Life is all about coming back to the self. Everything is all is comes back to you. Everything is about you. Life is really about you. How you feel, what you experience, you know. And why do we want to go to heaven? Because heaven is a feeling. Heaven is just a feeling. Hell is a feeling. Life is just about really, life is only just about feelings. Heaven feels good, right? We want to go to heaven because we going to feel good when we in heaven. Because we never going to be sad again. We always going to feel good. That's why the Buddhists meditate, because it keeps them in a state of nirvana, a state of high peace, the ultimate bliss, a feeling. Goes back to the feeling again. God didn't have to be here. God didn't have to create this world. If God is in a high state of bliss, what's the point of creating this world in? You're already in the highest state you can be. It's because God wanted to feel other things besides bliss. God wanted to feel pain. He wanted to feel sadness. He wanted to feel horror, being scared, petrified. He wanted to feel doom and gloom. All the negative things you can think of, God wanted to feel that. Pain. That's suffering. That's why we can feel joy one moment and feel sadness another moment. Because God wants to choose those feelings. God chose those feelings. That's why we are here. And everything is not peaches and cream. People are suffering. People are experiencing all type of things because God is in all of us. And God knows there's only joy. If he chooses to be that, he can choose to only be joy and love and peace forever, and stay in that state, stay in that feeling of ecstasy forever. But he wanted to experience other feelings. So this is why some people question, man, this world sucks. This world isn't that. We're just like you ever seen some of these rich kids that grew up, that was born in wealthy families? You ever see how they want to go back to the ghetto, especially the black kids the black wealthy kids. Some of them want to go back, want to live in the ghetto, Boosie son. They want to experience what the ghetto is like. They were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, got everything they wanted, can get any car, living in the finest houses, but they hunger for that other side of life. They want to experience what the other side of life was like. So, like a Boosie's son, or like a Floyd Mayweather's daughter. So they want to go live in something less than what they used to. They want to experience being in the hood, getting into fights when they never had to do any of that. But this is what they chose because they were born already wealthy. So we want to see what the other side like, just like what God did. He's born wealthy. He's born getting anything you want. So he wants to see what the other side is like. So suffering. So he created suffering. He created pain, weakness, sadness, evil. And it's all about feelings. How do I feel? How that makes me feel. That's what it's all about. How it makes me feel. And some people make and so if he created all this sadness, or he getting a thrill out of it, insecureness, people's insecurities. God is not insecure. God is not dumb. God is highly intelligent, the most high. But he creates dumbness. He creates insecurities, low intelligence, to experience those things as the observer, experiencing somebody's insecure. God is experiencing their insecureness. Oh, that's how that makes that person feel, huh? He's experiencing it all. That's why he has to forget when he reincarnates in us. He has to forget who he really is to live out the experience, to be true to the experience he's in. He has to forget everything, all his knowledge, all his power. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Because we don't have to be here. God didn't have to create this world. God could have just sat back and just been happy forever. But I guess that wasn't good enough to be happy forever. So now a lot of us are miserable. I guess we're miserable so we can appreciate the happiness. I guess that's what it's about. Because you can't appreciate something unless you see the opposite of it. Unless you experience the opposite of it. You can't really appreciate love if you've been loved your whole life. You don't know what hate is. You don't know what being despised is. All you know is love, love, love. So you need to see what it's like not to be loved so you can appreciate love more. You got a beautiful family. You need to experience what it's like not to have a beautiful family, not to have a beautiful wife, so you can appreciate your family and wife more. Feelings. And we may ask ourselves why. Like, you ever like a girl, she don't like you back? You like that girl because how she makes you feel. She's beautiful. You can imagine kissing her. You can imagine holding her. You can imagine tapping it. And when you're tapping it, it's only just about a feeling. You're feeling good when you're tapping. You're feeling good when you're holding her. You're feeling good when you're kissing her. You're feeling good. You feeling good. You hope she feels good, but you don't know what she's feeling. You only know how you feel. You feel good. You experienced in your body, not you. You can't experience what the feeling she has in her body. You feeling good. And then you get with and then a girl gets with you. She may not feel good. She may not or she may feel good. That's what you want. You want a girl to feel just as good as you feel. But when you feel good, and when a girl looks at you, you don't make her feel good, she's not going to be into you. You know? You want to make a girl feel good. A girl wants to. That's why girls choose who they choose, because that person makes them feel good in every way. Spiritually, physically, mentally. When a girl likes you, it's because you make her feel good. You make her feel good. She's happy. She feels good about herself when she's with you. When she sees you, she feels good. And that's what you want. You want a person to feel good when they see you. When they don't feel good, when you don't make a girl feel good, she's not going to want you. Life is about feelings. Yep, life is about feelings. You know, when you're choosing that career, it has to feel right. Or you're not going to be happy, you're not going to be satisfied in your career. Your career got to feel right. You got to feel like, okay, I'm supposed to be here. This is right. You know, I saw a girl that liked me once upon a time. I was at this restaurant, and I felt like this girl liked me. Right? I guess I made her feel good. She saw something in me that made her feel good, but when I saw something in her, when I saw that she had something, I saw her back, and it had a lot of acne spots in her back. That didn't make me feel good. I didn't feel good, so I didn't want to. I didn't pursue that. I didn't pursue it. She didn't make me feel good. I wasn't feeling that. I didn't feel good looking at that. You know. So and that's you know, sometimes we have to watch. Sometimes we have to be empathetic. Now that's something I could have got. That's something that could get fixed. That's something that could have got fixed. You know, she can get that fixed. You know, doctor, the dermatologist. You know, but at that moment, I wasn't thinking like that. I was just thinking that was a turn off for a female. You know, it was a turn off. But nobody's perfect. I made another. You gotta sometimes. It's cool to accept people's flaws. You know, sometimes it's all right to accept people's flaws, because we all have flaws. We have flaws ourselves. You know, everybody has flaws. you know. But yeah, man. And so a lot of women will get turned off by a guy if they see something they don't like about a guy. Maybe his teeth. They don't like his teeth. Maybe they don't like his nose or whatever. Could be anything. Maybe they don't like his head, you know. But like I said, sometimes you just have to accept people's flaws. Because we all have flaws, man. We all have flaws. But feelings, when you really think about it, everything we do is about a feeling we want at the end of the day. We want money. What does money bring us? Nice house, nice cars. And what does these nice houses and these nice cars do? It makes us feel good. Makes us feel like we have achieved great things in life. We feel good. Why do we want to work out? Why do we want a nice body? Because when we look at our body, it makes us feel good. That's why. Not only feel good, but your body feels good. Your body's in shape. You walk better. You know, you feel a little lighter when you walk. Everything is about feelings. Why do we want to watch a good movie? Because it makes us feel good. We love to see a good movie. Don't nobody want to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to cry unless there's happy tears. But don't nobody want to be arguing, fighting, feeling bad. Nobody wants to do that because that's close to hell, and feeling good is close to heaven. That's it, man. 17 minutes. Peace.